Hi, my name is Danielle Lewis, and breaking up is hard to do.
This is Nikki Simpson, and breaking up is hard to do.
This June, breaking up, it ain't hard to do, but it's something you gotta do when the situation ain't right, man.
Most of y'all know me as Mimi.
Mimi, I love it.
I'm hailing from New York by way of EO, by way of Hampton. Ain't you the real one?
Right. And breaking up is hard to do, and tell me a good breakup story.
Well, had a couple. But I would say this one goes to my days at Hampton. Had my little basketball captain do, we had an agreement. You do you, I do me. We shut the hell up about it. And it worked for me, for real. He was good, I was good, everyone was happy. Until, of course, he wants to get a little controlling. What you doing? Where you going? Excuse me? I wear my black hoodie to your room and I roll the hells out. You don't have the right to question me. Straight up. That was all good. So, on and off, freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, now, I'm spreading my horizons. I'm moving off campus, You can't faze me. So he finally left. I ain't say graduate, mind you, but anyway, he left. And I'm dating my little off-campus thing down at the beach, doing our thing. He decided to come back to the area, He called me. He was like, yo, I'm going to be in the area. And I'm looking at the phone like, that's hot. Exactly. So he decides he's going to roll up to my spot. Now I'm living off campus. I got my own house, ran a house with my roommate. My man is over there now, We doing our thing. Rule number damn one, you do not do pop-ups on me. Because whatever you might find, I can't help you with that. I came to the door. Now, see, I had a double door. I had the door downstairs. I had to come upstairs. You had the other door that had the chain on it, and you could look through the glass. The downstairs door was always unlocked because, it was just like Party Central, roll through, roll out. He comes up the steps. I look through the blinds. He was like, yo, let me in. How you gonna do me like... And that was how we broke up. I guess once and for all, at least in his eyes. I was already gone, but don't tell nobody. Breaking up is hard to do, but not for me.
My name's Tasha, and let's see, my breakup story all starts when I was a ripe young age of 19. And I was probably 18 or 19. We went to this club. I don't even know how we got in because we were like 18 and 19 years old. So go to the club, meet this guy. I wasn't really aware of his age at the time, but I was just like, whatever. Got his number and everything. We started dealing with each other. And I think eventually I found out, okay, I was probably like 19. He was probably about 26 at the time. So I probably really had no business messing with him. So we dated. I would see him every once in a while. And me being young, I didn't really know all the signs of when a guy's being shady or whatever. I was just learning. So it was kind of like I'd never been to his house. He supposedly lived in an apartment around the corner from me. And I would call him, and his dad would answer the phone. He said he lived with his dad, so I was like, okay, whatever, that's cool. So, being that he worked at a travel agency, he would book these trips. Where I'm from in Baltimore, for some reason, ski trips in the Poconos was this thing that people would do on an annual basis. So I went to my first ski trip with some friends of mine from high school, and a guy from high school was actually giving the trip. And it just so happened that the guy that I was dating was their travel agent. So he had to come along on the trip. And you go there and it's a party, open bar and everything. Everybody's drunk and it's like a pajama, whatever party. It's real fun. So the whole time on that trip, he wasn't really around me. He was like ripping and running. And I was just kind of like, dude, when we gonna hang out? He's like, we gonna hang out, we gonna hang out. And eventually I started hearing things about him trying to get with my friend, the guy whose family was giving the trip. He was trying to get with his sister. So one night, my friend from high school and I, we were like drinking, we were drunk, and my friend decides to profess his love for me or tell me how he feels about me. Okay, well, you know, I have a boyfriend. And he's like, man, you know, he trying to talk to my sister, and he cheating and all this stuff, and he dog and this and that. So I go back and I ask the guy. Of course, he lies to me. Like, no, I'm trying to talk to her. That's dumb. We get back on the bus. The guy that I'm dating, the travel agent guy, he gets on a bus with a bag full of, you know, with a bunch of bags full of like stuff, with like women's stuff. So I'm just like, oh, I wonder if he got something for me. And I'm a little excited, like, okay, that look nice. That's nice. And my friends are like, girl, you think he getting you something? I don't know. Because blah, blah, blah said he was trying to talk to such sisters. You know how girls, you know. The girls going to tell you the truth. They going to try to look out for you. Come to find out, it was not my stuff. So let's fast forward back to, okay, we get home or whatever. We had all that drama on the trip. I get a phone call from a chick. And she's like, yeah, who's this? And all this stuff. And I'm like, this Tasha. And she's like, such wife. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't know, like, he had a wife. And she's like, you know, don't call him and this and that. And I'm like, well, hey, he the one who been talking to me. He tried to talk to me. So this is, you know, you need to talk to him about that. So she's like, all right, you know. So she actually, it was so weird because me and her ended up having at least several conversations after this. So I guess she asked him or whatever. And I didn't care at this point because I'm like, okay, he trying to lie about me, like saying I'm some little girl, I'm obsessed with him. Nah, that ain't happening. So I told her everything. Did y'all have sex? Yep. She's like, oh, okay, for real? And I was like, yeah, you know, I don't have no reason to lie. What? I mean, he's a dude. He's lying about you and lying about me to you. So, you know, I was told that he ain't had nobody. He wasn't married, no girlfriend, single. That was my last time dealing with him. And I really didn't see him often after that, but I actually saw him. Again, I went back home. I went to a party and I saw him, and when I looked at him, I was like, I can't believe I messed with this dude. He was like really short. I'm not into short dudes. He's really short. He's very androgynous to me now that I look at him. He kind of has hips and like, he's just weird looking. I was like, where did I see him? Like, ew, what was I thinking?